I really love coaching groups of people. It's such a rich experience, and I use it to support the culture work that I do with clients. But the most powerful application of group coaching I've had is a program called Women on the Move, and that's what I'd like to focus on now. Many years ago, one of the biggest banks in Australia had a very big, audacious goal. They wanted to get to a place where they had 50% women working at every level in the bank, from the tellers up to the C-suite. So to do that, they needed to attract women from outside, but they also needed to develop women who were coming through the ranks to create a pipeline of women who were ready and willing to step up. This was where I came in. They asked me to take what I had learned from coaching many of the senior executives in the bank and to come up with some of the most common issues that came up for them, and then put it into a group coaching format for mid-level women managers. So I set up small groups of women. We have around 6 women in an online group coaching program, and we called it Women on the Move. I've been running this program for the past 11 years, and nearly 1,000 women have gone through it. In 2017, the bank actually achieved its goal of 50% women at every level. And many of the women who've moved up in that organization were women who'd been through this program. Based on their request, I designed the program to include their authentic personal brand, what they wanted to stand for at work. We do this by looking at the women's strengths, values, and passions, and helping them to create a visibility strategy and to practice powerful storytelling. The second module in the program is how to be courageous at work, how to step up, speak up, and open up. Stepping up is about literally putting their hand up to say, "I'll do that," and I help them to identify ways that each of them can step up at work. Speaking up is about saying what needs to be said, when it needs to be said, whether it's stopping a decision that's being made without enough thought, raising an issue of values or ethics, advocating for others, or advocating for yourself. And doing all of these things takes real skill. Opening up builds on Brené Brown's vulnerability research. In her TED Talk, she speaks about open-hearted people. Most people are so afraid of opening up to others at work, and I really encourage the women on the program to model open-heartedness for their teams and colleagues. The third module in the program is networking, mentoring, and sponsorship. We reframe networking to make it about genuine connecting, not just handing out business cards at networking events. Helping them to see the importance of finding one or more mentors in their career, and then to reach out and ask for that mentor. Finally, helping them to see how sponsorship is at work in their organizations, which is something a lot of them didn't know, and that their career will go much more smoothly if they have a sponsor. Someone who has their backs, someone who will advocate for them, get them to apply for a job that seems too big, and then will help them to be successful in that job. Most importantly, we cover how to be someone others want to sponsor. The final module is on planning and achieving stretch goals. People talk about setting SMART goals in goal setting, but it often ends there. We rarely give people much guidance about how to plan and achieve their goals. So beginning with a framework from a colleague of mine who had developed it as a learning styles model, I took this and expanded it a bit to make it a goal achievement framework. I use this with all my coaching clients to help them achieve their goals, and they all love it. Interestingly, the Women on the Move program was paused this year, and I realized how much I cared about it. I've gotten reams of feedback from participants about how this program has helped them over the years. So the exciting thing is I've decided to turn it into a book that will be out later this year. It'll be full of tools, guidelines, and stories of women who've done amazing things with all of this. I'm really excited about taking these principles and making them available to any woman or man with a corporate career. At the moment, I'm calling the book Upward: How to Be Seen, Heard, and Promoted at Work. So watch this space for more information about the book.